seen him enjoy those ring walks. I don't think I've seen one quite so elaborate, and I don't think I've seen him enjoy one quite so much.
Super middleweight champion of the world.
Turn to Guadalajara in front of his people. This is a spectacle. This is as good as it gets in boxing.
You know, we've seen Canelo Alvarez with some elaborate ring walks.
Canelo
an undefeated three-division pound-for-pound king with 33 victories, 24 of those victories coming by way of KO. The former lightweight, former undisputed super lightweight, and tonight, making the first defense of his WBO welterweight championship of the world. Born, bred, and repping Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Crawford.
Is Canelo Alvarez in his 66th professional fight. That's more than any other ring-rated fighter in the sport.
Wearing black with fuchsia and red trim. When he stepped on the scale, he weighed in at an official 145.5 pounds. Started from the bottom now. He enters the ring.
Puncher's chance.
When Terence is counterpunching, he's coming out on that and
Comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. And the ruling that
Terence coming in, or when he's waiting, he landed that shot right on the chin. He hurt Terence bad.
5'8", but he fights as a longer fighter. And Crawford's landing 30%. He had a 19-10.
Oh, nice jab. We've reached the midpoint as a nice right uppercut when you have a conventional fighter. And there is Canelo dropping with a straight right.
Fighter. That time he came forward and Bud nailed him.
Right hook.
26-0, 14. There's a big right hand that drops.
We'll try to hurt him here.
Another big right hand by Canelo. The right hand lead against the lefty.
Last round from Bud Crawford. That was the signature punch of that second round.
Round 3. Canelo is what
We'll do it.
Isn't just another pay-per-view. It's a boxing mega fight poised to redefine combat sports history. On one side stands Canelo Alvarez, Mexico's boxing kingpin with a 63-2-2 record, 4-division world champion, and undisputed ruler at 168 pounds. On the other side, Terence "Bud" Crawford, an undefeated tactician with a perfect 41-0 record, known for his switch-hitting dominance and surgical precision. Crawford isn't just chasing greatness. He's jumping 2 full weight classes from 154 to 168, risking it all to dethrone the pound-for-pound powerhouse. Forged through most fighters dream of legacy
Terence Crawford,
Crawford's living it. This isn't about belts. This is about legacy, elite skill, and generational dominance. Under the bright lights with a reported $150 million payday on the line for Canelo, the stakes couldn't be higher. Behind the scenes, luxury training camps, sports betting odds, celebrity reactions, and viral highlight reels are building unstoppable hype. Yet beneath all the glitz, cracks are forming. Weight jump concerns, stylistic mismatches, and questions around promotional politics. Will Crawford's daring gamble pay off? Or will Canelo crush another elite name? As fans await exclusive footage and expert fight breakdowns, one thing's clear. This bout could either crown an all-time great or end one legendary run for good. Let's face the truth. Terence Crawford is chasing legacy in one of the most high-risk, high-reward moves in modern boxing. Just last year, he made a strategic leap from 147 to 154 pounds to battle Israel Madrimov. The result? A masterclass performance that earned him the WBA title and boosted his status in the boxing world. But that was merely a calculated investment. This next move is a financial and physical gamble of championship-level stakes. Now Crawford's targeting Canelo Alvarez, a seasoned wealth generator in boxing terms, dominant at 168 pounds, having crushed competition like Gennady Golovkin, Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Plant, and Callum Smith. Canelo even tested the waters at light heavyweight, 175 pounds, showcasing his brand of high-impact trading in the ring. Most recently, he secured another title against undefeated William Skull, reinforcing his status as a two-time undisputed champion at super middleweight. He hasn't lost in this weight class. No one's come close. For Crawford, age 37. This is more than a fight, it's a lawsuit against time. He risks his undefeated record, pound-for-pound throne, and long-term health in a high-stakes bid for athletic immortality. It's the kind of move you'd expect in corporate law or hedge fund trading. Risk everything for ultimate reward. But the plot thickens. As both camps trained for war, a storm was brewing. Contracts signed, date announced, media buzzing until the narrative flipped. Headlines shifted, rumors spiraled. Then came the leak, a bombshell that rocked the boxing investment world to its core. Canelo Alvarez reportedly demanded a staggering $150 million guaranteed payday just to enter the ring, a number that ranks among the highest purses in combat sports history, approaching the legendary Mayweather versus Pacquiao earnings. While the fight itself promises blockbuster potential, many industry insiders believe the figure wasn't just bold, it was a calculated move. Some suggest it was a clever negotiation tactic, possibly even an intentional play to avoid a high-risk matchup against Terence Crawford. Crawford's elite speed, footwork, and boxing intelligence present a significant threat. Meanwhile, critics, including promoter Eddie Hearn, have pointed out that Canelo has shown signs of decline, especially after his sluggish performance against John Ryder. Still, others argue Canelo's doing what elite fighters do, maximizing brand value, leveraging global appeal, and securing a historic final payday. He's the A-side. He's the superstar. If this is his swan song, he wants the legacy, headlines, and payout to match. But not everyone's convinced. Former heavyweight champ Shannon Briggs didn't hold back. Crawford's going to stop him. Knockout. Guaranteed. This sparked heated debates online. Is Canelo ducking Crawford or just making a power move? Then came another twist. Venue instability. Las Vegas, the world's fight capital, seemed obvious. But with shifting negotiations, even the location became a wild card. What began as a potential super fight evolved into a conversation about fear, finances, and fading legends. When Canelo versus Crawford was officially announced for September 12th at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Las Vegas Strip, fans believed it was the perfect venue for a legacy fight of this magnitude. But, as always in the world of professional boxing, the situation quickly turned complex. The original date was shifted, quietly moved from Friday, September 12th, to Saturday the 13th. That one-day change created massive scheduling conflicts with other high-profile events already locked in at the stadium, throwing organizers into crisis mode. Suddenly, a confirmed venue became uncertain. With Vegas now on shaky ground, two premium markets, New York and Los Angeles, entered the conversation, eager to host what many sports analysts are calling the headline bout of the decade. Madison Square Garden and Crypto.com Arena quickly emerged as potential new hosts. Meanwhile, Behind the scenes, Saudi Arabia's powerful influence entered the spotlight. Rumors swirled that the kickoff press conference would be moved to Riyadh, a luxury destination where high-stakes showdowns and exclusive pay-per-view boxing events are now common. With Canelo already having fought there and mega fight sponsorship money flowing in, the entire landscape of this blockbuster event began shifting rapidly, sparking worldwide speculation about its final home. In a breaking news twist, Canelo Alvarez himself confirmed that the fight will take place in Las Vegas. But here's the catch. He never revealed the venue. With multiple luxury sites still under review, even his statement feels uncertain. For fans, it was confusion. For promoters, chaos. And for fighters, a distraction from elite-level preparation. While the location remains fluid and dates continue shifting, a deeper concern is now circulating within boxing's elite circles. A growing uncertainty about Canelo himself. On the surface, he still appears calm, precise, and nearly unbeatable in the ring. But according to insider sources, something feels off. Some close to the champ believe he's no longer operating at his peak. Even veteran promoter Eddie Hearn, who sat ringside at Canelo's last bout, walked away unimpressed. For a fighter once seen as invincible, this has triggered serious questions and could impact future contract negotiations, pay-per-view revenue, and legacy discussions. William Skull entered the ring undefeated, yet largely under the radar. Canelo Alvarez secured the win and added another championship belt to his legacy. But this wasn't the high-impact, explosive performance boxing fans expect from a pay-per-view superstar. Eddie Hearn voiced what many insiders whispered: Canelo looked off. His movement lacked urgency. His footwork was sluggish, and his once elite timing appeared off. Sitting ringside next to Hearn was pound for pound King Terence "Bud" Crawford. During a podcast, Hearn recalled turning to Crawford and saying, "You'll beat him, not maybe. You will beat him." That wasn't a casual remark. It was a calculated, strategic observation from a promoter who's invested in Canelo's global brand, corporate sponsorships, and massive international appeal. Hearn doubled down, suggesting Canelo's decline isn't due to laziness or distraction, but the wear and tear of a two-decade career. At 34, Canelo may be facing the financial and physical realities of aging in a billion-dollar combat sports business. The toll of brutal training camps, endless press tours, and maintaining peak condition in a hyper-competitive industry could finally be catching up. It's a wake-up call for investors, fans, and fighters watching the empire waver. Everything is starting to make sense. Some insiders now believe this could be Canelo Alvarez's final fight, especially if Terence Crawford pulls off what many consider impossible. Rumors are flying that Canelo might rather retire than risk his legacy against a smaller, faster opponent. The narrative has caught fire in boxing news circles, and it's no longer just speculation, it's fear. Crawford, despite being 3 years older, looks sharper, faster, and more focused than ever. His footwork, reflexes, and timing remain elite. For the first time in Canelo's championship career, he may not be the quicker man in the ring. That changes everything. This isn't just another pay-per-view title defense. It could be a career-defining moment, a loss that alters Canelo's undefeated legacy forever. For Crawford, this isn't just about making boxing history. It's about stepping into greatness, defeating a legend, and walking away with the biggest win of his career. On paper, this is a dream matchup, a once-in-a-generation super fight. But beyond the promotional posters and hype, a wave of uncertainty is spreading. Fans aren't just wondering who will win. They're questioning if the fight is even real. Was this always meant to be a blockbuster event? Or just another marketing chess move by Team Canelo? The answers may shake the entire sport. Canelo is protecting his brand image while projecting the illusion of risk, fueling controversy across podcasts, forums, and viral barbershop debates. Some insiders believe this matchup was just strategic theater, an exclusive PR move to spark headlines, increase leverage in high-stakes negotiations, and mask recent underwhelming performances. They highlight the timing immediately after Canelo's lukewarm win over Skull and ask, was this more about narrative control than real competition? Others argue the opposite. This is a bold, legacy-defining power play by Crawford. It's luxury risk, entering the lion's den, hunting greatness where others feared to go. His fan base, loyal and growing, claims the boxing elite are once again underestimating him, just like before. Right before he dismantled opponents no one thought he could. This fight is more than hype. It's a potential shift in boxing's power structure. Errol Spence is chasing legacy, not just another championship. If he defeats Canelo Alvarez, he won't just claim another belt. He'll make boxing history. Spence would become the first fighter ever to become undisputed champion in 3 separate weight classes and only the 3rd man to conquer Canelo. But roadblocks remain. Rumors swirl of a $150 million pay-per-view mega deal. Venue negotiations are unstable, and even Canelo's trainer hints at possible retirement. Fans are asking the million-dollar question, will this boxing super fight even happen? And if it does, will it be an explosive war for the ages or a strategic farewell masked as a bout? Boxing has let fans down before with hyped showdowns that never delivered. Legends waited too long. Promoters prioritize money over greatness. Now, both Spence and Canelo are nearing the final chapter. Is this the defining moment or another dream deferred? This isn't just another championship showdown. It's a legacy-defining moment. A pay-per-view spectacle where 2 boxing superstars collide in a fight that could reshape the entire sport. If Terence Crawford pulls it off, he doesn't just beat Canelo Alvarez, he becomes the undisputed pound-for-pound king, a smaller warrior entering the lion's den and walking out with the crown. It would be a career-defining victory, one that cements his place in boxing history. But if Canelo wins, he shuts down the critics. He proves he's still elite, still dangerous, and still capable of dominating even when age begins to whisper. This isn't only about titles, it's about pride, legacy, and respect that money can't buy. It's about ego, redemption, and writing your own ending. Fans crave a fair fight, an honest decision, a storybook clash that lives forever. This battle, if it happens, won't just crown a winner. It will etch 2 legacies into the heart of the sport, and it may go down as the greatest boxing event of the modern era. Is this battle truly about legacy and glory, or just another multi-million-dollar spectacle? Will Crawford deliver a stunning upset and shock the boxing world again? Or will Canelo prove why he's the reigning icon and face of elite modern boxing? Share your predictions in the comments. Who will claim the championship, the fame, and the immortal legacy? This isn't just a fight. It's a historic war for greatness. If you found this breakdown valuable, smash that like button. Subscribe to Boxing Edge for exclusive fight analysis, expert insights, and real-time updates. Hit notifications so you never miss a moment.